fellas. I want to know, Mike, what's your first 3 picks for the Saints? The 29th, your second round, and your third round.
Man, who I really think, because they have been prototypical with people, is Keon White, who has played defensive end, and he can play defensive tackle from Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech? Okay.
Started out at Old Dominion. And so he was a tight end when they first recruited him. And then he kind of grew out of that tight end position. Really been a very good player for the Yellow Jackets the last couple years for Georgia Tech. And the fact that he's versatile, you could kick him inside. He's 288 pounds. And a lot of – look at this group of defensive linemen as the edge defensive tackle. So he would be a guy that I would have a lot of interest in at that point. Because I think that, man, you're looking at a big man up front. In round 2, it would come down to a couple players for me. Drew Sanders, who's a linebacker from Arkansas, who was either he was number 1 rated or number 2 rated player in the state of Texas coming out of high school. Goes to Alabama. They move him to be an edge outside linebacker. Didn't quite work. Goes to Arkansas, put him in the middle. And he's been terrific. Consensus All-American last year. And he's still growing into that position. Plays the run well. He can blitz. He's done a nice job in the coverage part of the game. And so, do you go double here, though? Would you look at another edge rusher if he's there at that point? Because now you got Keon, who you can play at defensive tackle and defensive end. Or do you go here and look at another spot like at linebacker, who you pencil thin at linebacker today?
How did James Hurst play last year for you guys? I want to get an honest opinion.
He played okay.
He was all right.
He played okay, but okay, he's your 6th man,
and
really.
Plus, did he play well enough to start for this year?
No, he's your 6th man because he can play guard and tackle.
He would be the one that provides depth for your team. But not like, okay, this is the guy we're going with as our starting tackle. No, he's good enough, but you want to get better at tackle. Like Mike, you say, he can play guard or tackle. No, you want him on the team because he provides depth.
And with that 3rd pick, man, I'm looking at a running back. Who's left in round 3? Is it a Kendra Miller from TCU? Is it a Tajay Spears from Tulane? Charbonnet's not going to be there. He's going to be long gone by the time the Saints pick in round 3.
Yep.
And I think there's a good possibility the A-Chain will be gone too. So you're looking at a couple different guys there. But you need to get some depth at running back.
So, Mike, when you talk about running back, and Big Cheesy will probably be interested in this, because I know Dallas, you would think, to replace Ezekiel Elliott, maybe that the Cowgirls would take him. But what about the Eagles taking him?
I'd pick him at 10.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'd pick Bijan at 10.
No, with the Eagles, right? You look at the offense, and that would help Jalen Hurts.
Man, you built to run the football because of their offensive line.
Right.
And look the weapons you have around him with Dallas Goedert, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Man, what's a bigger help for Jalen Hurts than to have a guy like Bijan who's not only a really good inside runner, he can kick it to the edge. He's a terrific receiver coming out of the backfield. He was maybe the best receiver on the Texas Longhorn football team last year. But you know what he does as good as any running back I've seen come out over the last 8 or 9 years? Pass protect.
Whoa. It's a slam dunk. To me, right there, Mike.
But you bucking the trend because that has not been the case to pick a running back that high.
Well,
but he's that good.
He's that good. You look at Saquon Barkley, and then he's dealing with injuries and how they contributed with the Giants. And then he finally had the season this past year. Doesn't mean you're going to invest in him in the future. But Bijan coming out of Texas, Mike, if he's averaging basically 5 yards a carry, I don't know how Jalen Hurts could not sucdeed.
My thing about it,
running back there.
You know what's crazy? Over the last 5 years, 6 running backs picked in round 1 in 5 years. That goes to show you the devaluation of the running back spot.